for coming. Just wanted to put out there that, we're just happy that everyone is reading about the case, and they're able to kind of see the facts and some of the discrepancies that happened, and how, his counsel, failed him during this process, and he hasn't had a chance to have a fair trial. And we're just hoping that Governor Ivey's her team also can see this information when they review it, and they are willing to give him, grant him clemency, a reprieve, exoneration, any of those things work. But we really just want people to see that he really is innocent and he didn't have anything to do with the murders of those officers. We do feel really bad for what happened that day. We don't wish that on anyone or their family to have to deal with that. That was very unfortunate that the shooter did what he did. But the main point is that Nathaniel had no parts in those actions of another man, Kerry Spencer. That day, when the officers came in, he surrendered. Another man was asleep, and when he heard a commotion after my brother had surrendered, he came in and started shooting. When my brother heard those shots initially, because he had been sprayed with mace, when he heard those shots, he actually thought they came from the police officers. He didn't even know that they came from Kerry Spencer until after the fact. I know that there were things that were saying that he looked relaxed after the fact when he was sitting on the stairs or the steps. He wasn't relaxed. He was trying to process everything that had just happened. He was in shock. I mean, if that happened in front of anyone, he would be in shock. That's just a crazy situation to be in. So I just ask that everyone look at him as a family member. Any of us can be in that situation. You should visit a friend, and some things happened that were out of his control. He had no control over the actions of another person. He was actually busy being detained by officers, so there's no way to, set that up. He didn't even have a weapon on him and didn't shoot anyone. So how do you set up the fact that someone comes in, you're unarmed, but then you have 4 people coming in that are armed? That does not sound like a setup at all, because you would try to protect yourself if that was the case. So I stand here speaking on his behalf to say that he, what happened to those officers is not his fault, and that's not something he wished on them. It's not something he planned. It's not something he schemed. He didn't warn anybody. He was just at the apartment working on his car. When he saw him, he went in. They weren't happy with the fact that he kept saying he did not have a warrant. We still have not found a warrant yet. That's small compared to what's at hand right now. But he was just there hanging out with his friends, and this stuff happened, and he had no control over what happened that day. Kerry Spencer, he takes full blame for it because he knows that it was his actions and his actions alone. He stated that over and over and over again throughout this trial. For some reason, they want to add some kind of charge to my brother. And then with the attorneys that we had, even the prosecutor questioned their ability to try this case based on the lack of knowledge, lack of experience in cases like this. But the judge still allowed this to go on. I think she should have been removed from the very beginning, and he would have had a chance. When he didn't get a chance for his appeal, Glennon Threet removed himself from the case, which was the worst time ever because this is like the most important appeal that he had. But he said he had to remove himself because he had worked with Kerry Spencer prior to working with my brother. So that just kind of left him hanging, and then it just kind of went on and on and on from there.